Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I will be filming my 33 and 34 weeks pregnancy update. So let's just hop straight into it. Week 33 started off very eventful. I thought that my waters had broke, so I was sent up to Antrim Hospital to be checked to see if it was my waters and to make sure that everything was alright. And if it was my waters, to delay the labour, but thankfully it wasn't. The doctor checked everything and he said that it could have been an increase in discharge as the baby is moving down into position. The only thing that was on my chart, so I was monitoring and stuff, I'll include pictures, and on my chart it shows that I was having contractions, and I was asked if I could feel them, which I wasn't able to feel the contractions. I just felt the baby moving, and that's what I said to her, and she said that's fine. I said this to the girl, there was a girl and a boy, and they checked everything was completely fine, thankfully. And the reason I thought it was my waters is because I had a lot come out of me that wasn't like normal to me, so that's why I thought it was my waters. And my mum thought it was my waters, and so did my boyfriend, so I would rather get checked than just leave it, so I was glad I did go. It was annoying that we had to drive all the way up to Antrim instead of Coleraine, which is my nearest hospital, because it would have been a premature baby. The Coleraine hospital would have had to transfer me up to Antrim anyway, so they said there was no point in me going to that hospital, to just gone up to Antrim, and that's why we went all the way up there. But thankfully everything is all good. I am having contractions, which I wasn't able to feel last week, but I am able to feel them this week, and basically it just feels like a really bad period cramps, and it makes you say ow because it does hurt, and they're not consistent or anything. Everything's fine. I've had my midwife appointment and stuff, and she's checked baby, and baby is fine. That's all good. I think that contractions are normal in this stage of pregnancy anyway. That's good, I guess. I mean, if nobody else has concern, then I shouldn't be concerned. And the other symptoms that I've been having is I'm really congested up a lot recently than I have been before. I have this lump in my throat that just won't go away. It's so painful. It hurts. I don't know, maybe I should get checked by a doctor or something, but it really hurts, and it literally just feels like a ball in my throat that just keeps bobbing up and down, and it makes me feel really sick, and I have to sit up at night time to kind of breathe my way through it because it hurts so bad. And the other symptoms is my legs kind of swell up, and you can see indents from my socks, or so when I wear socks and I take them off, you can see the indent on my socks, and that's just normal. That's just water retention, and obviously the same goes for my face. But my doctor says that I'm all healthy, and she says that I'm soaring through this pregnancy, that I'm doing very well and stuff, so that's a plus. I'm glad that she sees me as someone that's doing well in pregnancy. There's times where I have these sharp pains in my stomach, so the whole stomach will just send electric shocks through, and I'm not too sure what that is, but that happened at the start of last week, and it just keeps happening now and again. Could be ligament pain or something, round ligament pain, the baby or the bump growing. I'm not too sure, honestly, but I'm not concerned about it. And the other thing is this sharp pain in my area, down there, and it literally feels like, this is what I said to my boyfriend, it feels like someone's got a rubber band and is flicking it at you. It kind of hurts. And that's probably just the baby wriggling around it down there. He feels massive, I feel massive, and I still think that he will come early. I've said this at the very start of my pregnancy that I know I'm going to have an early baby. I don't know why, I just have a feeling that he's going to come early, maybe like a week, maybe 2 weeks early, but around there. I'm excited, I just can't wait to get him out because I'm just so ready for him to be here already, and like seeing other people having their babies, and it makes me like, oh, can I have mine already? Like, I'm so ready for this. I've got to the stage where I'm nesting, so I've been cleaning and getting prepared for the baby. I've packed my hospital bag, which I will have that video up on Wednesday. Let's just look at my Pregnancy Plus app and see the development of my baby at week 34. Your baby weighs about 5.5 pounds. Your baby will start to have a period of rapid weight gain this week. If you're carrying twins, they will weigh slightly less as they don't have as much room to grow. The average birth weight of a full-term twin is around 5.5 pounds each. However, one baby often weighs more than the other. From now until birth, the baby will gain approximately 1/2 or a pound per week. A lot of this weight is the all-important brown fat to keep your little one warm for the first few weeks after birth. This brown fat is different from the white fat that we women know well. Brown fat contains more cells which produce body heat, and this in turn prevents hyperthermia. This brown fat appears on your baby's upper spine, back and shoulders. When grandma pinches your baby's adorable chubby cheeks, it's the white fat that she's turning pink. That's quite interesting to know that your baby is born with these cells that help him keep warm in the first few weeks. I didn't know that. It's nice to learn that there's all these different things that your baby is like growing and developing inside of you. Like, it's actually it blows my mind that a baby can grow inside of you. Like, just think about that for a second. Like, that's just mind blowing. And I still feel like it's not real, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not really here and in my body or whatnot. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't feel real. This morning when I was lying in bed, I was just looking at my belly, and the baby was like wiggling around and stuff, and then it just kind of clicked onto me. It's like, whoa, there's an actual baby inside of me. Like, that's just weird, like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's just exciting because it's getting so close to meeting him and seeing what he looks like. That's all I keep thinking about, is what is he going to look like? Is he going to look like me or his dad? Like, you just don't know what they're going to look like. But yeah, it's crazy that he's going to be here so soon. My mommy said that I should film my labour, so I will be filming my labour, and I won't be filming the birth of my baby, simply because I don't think the NHS allow you to film the birth of your baby. I'm not too sure. Last, I just want to show you my bump update. So here is my bump at week 34. I still have that line. It doesn't seem to have gotten darker, because I know near the end of your pregnancy it can get darker, but I feel like it's still the same colour. I think I have stretch marks on the side of my hips, but I'm not too sure if that's stretch marks or just my veins. It's purple. Other than that, I feel massive. Let me know in the comment section below, or message me on my Instagram if you think I have dropped. My parents think I have dropped, but I am unsure, so I'm not too sure if I have dropped or not. But let me know in the comment section what you think, if I have dropped or not. But yeah, that's my bump at week 34. So that is my final update for this week of pregnancy. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and follow along my journey in my pregnancy and meet my little boy when he comes. And I will see you guys next week for another update.